And you should play Ashe. Like, you need to think about your ultimate. You have Lux Q, E, R, and you have Bard ult. So if you have an angle, not on Sylas and not on Malphite yet, but if Lux is in range, like now, you can actually ult Sylas, because Lux range is this range. So if you ult Sylas right now, she just needs to step here, Q, E, R, and he's dead. And this is a pick. So right here, there, you had an option. On Malphite, I wouldn't do it, and now I wouldn't do it because she just wasted her most important ability, which is Q. What's going on, guys? Besides here, in today's video, we're going to learn rotation, vision, Drake, and objective setup, and cross-map play as AD carry, priority mid, and how to play mid-game properly like a pro player. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because these tips are applicable for any rank below Grandmaster, and you want to make sure you don't miss out any bit of content for this AD carry channel that teaches you how to play AD carry properly in any elo. So guys, be sure to watch this until the end. Enjoy. Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row, and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let a lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where, as AD carry, you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides, and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time, or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes, but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate, or fight, while feeling completely lost in the mid-game. Now, he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game, and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster, and they are not alone. They are part of a growing community of over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight, and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset, and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides, and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com. I think you should have more structure with your champion pool, because you play, like here you played Ashe. I guess you play Kai'Sa in Vayne, right?
Yeah.
And do you pick AD carry in the first 3 usually in the comp?
Yeah, I think so. I don't really care too much about counter picks.
Okay, then I think Vayne Kai'Sa should be good, but yeah, it's not a very good... I guess Kai'Sa is fine. I guess it's fine for blind pick in the first 3 as long as you have some sort of engage. In your elo, it should be fine. Vayne is definitely
what
not so good.
What other champs do you think would make good sense to learn?
Well, anything that is more flexible in the draft and doesn't like force you to play one playstyle. Like Kai'Sa is fine in this meta because she has a lot of builds. It's not just I'm gonna have to have some engage. No, you can play AP build, you can play hybrid build. You don't have to be forced to, you know, play a specific comp with Kai'Sa. So yeah, if you wanna play Kai'Sa, it's fine. I mean, it's low elo anyways, playing against bad players. As you can see, they make so many random Like this draft doesn't make any sense. Of you guys, probably enemy team doesn't know what they are doing, so you can get away with Kai'Sa. Obviously, there are champions that are more rewarding in general if the enemy will know what they're doing. Like anything, Varus is crazy good, Ezreal is crazy good, Corki is crazy good, Xayah in a case where they have a lot of melees is crazy good. You know, Miss Fortune, even Blind, crazy good, Jinx, crazy good. Like there are so many champs that can work, but honestly, if you enjoy Kai'Sa, man, just play Kai'Sa. She's really fun, she's good in the meta, so no need to overcomplicate things. I don't know if they're gonna ban it though, that's the thing.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think, like, you know, Vayne, if they leave it open and just insta-locking, Kai'Sa is second, what would be like the right third, you know, just to be super safe?
To be super safe?
Anything like Jinx? No,
Well,
no, as in like to have a good pool, or a puddle at least.
I wouldn't do Jinx. I would do something that is more flexible because you're already like Vayne is like they're gonna counter pick you and you're not gonna feel good even though you're good on Vayne. Kai'Sa, same thing is like if they pick like Caitlyn or you know, it's gonna feel hard to play Kog'Maw AP against Kai'Sa. Like there are a lot of picks that can screw up Kai'Sa. So if you want a third option that will kind of balance out your pool, it has to be something that is blind pickable. So Varus is by far the best. Ezreal, I don't think you can play Ezreal very well because you put a lot of time into Vayne, so I think you're very good on Vayne mechanically with attacks, but I wouldn't say that judging on your KDAs and experience of the game, Ezreal is going to be a good champ for you, so maybe not Ezreal. I think Xayah is very, very good. They're most likely going to pick melee champions, and if they do, Xayah is crazy good. But probably Varus is the best for you, I think. Jean could also be good, yeah. Jean or Varus, yeah. But Varus is probably a little bit better. And if you want to try Xayah, Xayah can also work very well. It's just what you enjoy the most out of this. But yeah, Jean, Varus, Xayah, I would say is the sweet spot for you. When you ult on Ashe, you need to... Oh, any question about that? About the pool?
Oh, no, no questions, yeah.
When you ulti on this champ, it just has to be a little bit more thoughts about, you know, because if you ulti like this, she has W obviously, but even if she doesn't W, how is Bart gonna do anything? Because Bart can only ult and then Q, but then there is no wall, so he's not gonna.
There's nothing to do with this R.
Yeah, if you do it on Sylas, it's better. Because if you do it on Trist, it's like, okay, let's say you ult, and then let's say Bard ults, and let's say he hits the stun, but in between, she might just be able to buffer her W. But Sylas only has the E dash, which is this range, so if you hit it on you shouldn't, like you should only ult when we know we're gonna get a kill, but if you wanna do this kind of things, at least do it on Sylas.
Okay, makes sense.
It's much better. Goodie, play safe, you're not going too deep, it's great. So what do you play for right now?
Dragon is up in 40, so if I want to recall, it should be like literally right now.
Why would you recall?
I have 900 gold.
And?
Ooh, kind of low mana.
Okay, but how is 900 gold good or bad?
I think it gets me... I don't know, does it get me the final... What's it called? Dragon Slayer? I think it does, right?
That's the thing, right? If you're close to the Kraken Slayer, then it should be a more important objective than the Drake. Because your jungle is not anywhere close to the Drake, and we don't know if he wants to do it in the next 30 seconds, in the next 90 seconds, or in the next 180 seconds. So then the goal and the objective would be, yeah, to just play for your power spec. Unless he told you that we should be playing for Drake, which, yeah, I don't think he did because he's silver, so he's probably not a leader in the game.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so regardless of Dragon State, I should be trying to recall it like 900 gold or something.
When you have the Kraken Slayer, unless your jungle says, let's say, guys, we're gonna play for Drake and you need to set up the wave, but now it's 40 seconds Drake, so you have lots of time to think about what you want to do.
Makes sense.
But yeah, so if your jungle doesn't really ping you, or he's not already starting the Drake or committing for it, then I would play for myself. I would play selfish. I would say, okay, I have Kraken Slayer, I'm gonna play for that. If in the meantime my jungle is starting the Drake, and then I push the wave, I adapt my gameplay, I help him. But if he doesn't say anything, and I'm just happy to get my Kraken Slayer. Even if that means we're not gonna get Drake. So that's what you should be playing for. And as you can see, you had it.
Yeah.
Right. 750. So you should have recalled a while ago. Let's see. That's what you should play here. Slow push this wave. Because you have 600 gold. So you have 750 on the next wave. Right? Slow push this wave, fast push next wave, and then recall. Because that's what is going to give you the Kraken Slayer.
Mm.
Especially after...
that already, like you said, does nothing. Like imagine I tried to fight after Kraken Slayer. It's a lot more likely to have value.
Exactly. Yeah. Here, especially with no ulti, I would think about, okay, shit, I'm a bit fucked. I can't really kill them right now, and they can just all in. I don't have ult, not even for peel. So let me push this wave and reset. So this was great if you reset right away. You have exactly the gold you need, actually. Wow. So you shouldn't really stay here unless you know you can kill them like reliably. Like if they're like really low, let's say. But I mean, without ulti and their full HP, it is really hard to believe that you can actually kill them. You can't.
Yeah.
Just true. Can't. Okay. I mean, yeah. Your recalls are not good, so we are not recalling properly when we have no ult and they have everything, while we have Kraken in base, plus we already crushed the wave into the tower. Like you had so many conditions, like you have the wave into the tower, you have Kraken Slayer, you have low mana. What else would you need? What else do you need? Because you have so many conditions that tell you just recall, just recall, just recall, just recall.
Right. Yeah, we also saw Warwick bot said there's no point in trying to do anything right now.
A good player, when he plays weak side, like if I play weak side this game, when Warwick is bot, I'll always be in base. He will not catch me. Or always, like it's impossible to play against a good player weak side in like when the player knows really well how to play weak side and the other players are not like grandmaster level. It is really easy to just time up your recall really good so that your Viego will always kill top lane, but you can't die bot. You know. So they'll have to like brute force dive you, which is possible if they're really high elo and they know how to, you know, stack waves and stuff. But judging on what I saw till this point, I wouldn't say they are close to being good players.
Fair enough.
How they played it. And then now they just all in, then you die, and yeah, it's pretty usual what happens here, yeah. So what are you gonna do from this point?
I think it's just stay in wave at this point. Since Bard is recalling, I want to try to not push the wave at all. Try to keep it on my side as long as possible.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan. That's great ult, actually. Good W. You didn't ulti here, which is fine. Bard has no ult. Good to think about that. You could ulti here, but she has W. Okay, and then here, after his Bard slowed, you're focusing the Tristana. You can also go on the Sylas right here, because he's closer to the Bard and he's closer to the Viego. But the fact that Tristana had no jump, it's obviously better to just go on the target that we slow. So this is... This is not bad. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do with this advantage. Okay, gonna try to W. This guy gets... Oh! Okay. I mean... Is he pinging Drake to Viego?
I don't remember.
See.
No, I don't think so. I don't think we were trying to do Drake.
Okay. So he goes on you. You use potions and then you flash that. Okay. The attempt is really good. The way you played it is like not so good micro. Like here you kite, you did use potion. Okay, sure, you did use potion. And then here you should flash now before it hits you. right? You should flash this. And you should try to flash not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. Should flash here.
Towards Bard.
Because he can heal you. And then if Tristana wants to kill you, he's gonna Q. Bard is gonna Q the Trist. Right?
For some reason, like I remember this in my brain, I was like, "Ooh, let me flash into my wave." It didn't register that my wave is now dead.
But the thing is, even if it's dead or not, it's level 8. The wave doesn't do much
Yeah,
at
it doesn't
level
even
8.
matter that much.
Right? And I'm pretty sure you missed your... Yeah, you got hit by the double liter of Trist.
Yeah, yeah. It
You
was too
didn't
late.
flash that, yeah. Okay, Bard. Let's go. Jetcracker, baby, let's go. Keria. The Q right here. Close.
Incredible.
Holy shit. That's why we picked Bard. Let's go.
It was a really good R though. He only
Yeah,
hit them.
no, it was. It was. Got them. Too good, too good. You're gonna lose this game later on, right?
Oh yeah, we lose it.
It's really hard to play. It is really easy to play Tristana into Bard, Viego, Gwen, Lux. There is no CC, nothing that can stop her from doing anything. And then Sylas as well, like Bard stun. You need like Nautilus or something this game. And yeah, from this point I think it's... Okay, they troll, at least you get one. Not much you can do right now since Bard left you.
Actually, so do I just... Was I just supposed to not be a tower at all?
But wait a second, like if Bard is recalling... Tristana is mid lane, what should you be doing right now?
Hard push.
Hard
Fast
push, yeah.
Or reset. Yeah.
Well, reset, you have 100 gold, so
Yeah.
you can't redo
Fast
that.
push.
Fast push, yeah. But look what you're doing, you're just chilling. Get away into the tower. Because this is so bad, right? Get away under the tower and then just reset. Or just stay under the
So, yeah,
tower.
the
But
moment I see Warwick, so yeah, I think my thought process should have been, correct me if I'm wrong, but like I see Silas, I see Tristana, I see Warwick, I should have just run immediately. There's no reason to stay at all.
yeah, you just leave the tower. There is no play, it's nothing to play around.
And it's not even first tower, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do much. I mean, okay, Bard shouldn't really be mid, but that's another story. So yeah, maybe it's not worth to watch more, because I'm thinking like your recalls were not good, we didn't play weak side well, there are many cases where you were supposed to just play it safe and you just played it too aggressive. Oh, by the way, I wouldn't get refill ball. You're 16 minutes in the game. You're not gonna get poked. If you get caught, you die. That's it.
So not even regular pushing, just like, it's fine.
Nothing, just go in the lane, that's it. You're not gonna, if you get Sylas E and you get hit by that, you're dead. Oh, but I'm gonna have a potion. No, potion's not gonna save you. If you're gonna get jumped by Tristana or ulted by Warwick and they hit it, a potion won't save you.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and here is like the same problem. Like, what are we waiting for? They can come and kill you from behind because they have that plant. You need to push this wave and just get out.
Yeah. Where would I ward here? Should I ward here or does it not matter?
You don't need to work because you saw them coming.
Okay.
Like, look, you see them coming. You saw them there on the blue buff right now. You see Tristana mid lane right now. You see Sylas. So you should push the next wave and just back. This is really, really bad. It's like, if I'm Lux, I'm reporting you 100%. Because if I'm Lux, Sylas is diving me. The enemy carry is diving me. I'm losing my tower and I'm looking bot and Ashe is freezing. Or like slow pushing instead of taking the tower at least.
Sure.
Because if you push this wave into the tower, you force someone to be there. Whether it's going to be Tristana or enemy mid. But if you're chilling here, okay, someone could say, yeah, but they're going to lose like 89, they're going to lose 69 gold because it's 3 minions. It's like, if your Lux dies mid and she loses the tower, doesn't matter how much, like, they're going to lose 80 gold here on bot lane. The game is just over. So in solo queue, this should never be the case, what you're doing right now. Or in competitive, unless you know for sure Lux has wave clear and they can't touch the mid tower. if you think Lux is not diveable and she has enough wave clear and she can ulti this wave and you're freezing here, it can be good. But in 99.9% of the cases, it's not good because if Tristana flashes on Lux or they do something crazy on her and she dies, we lose mid tower and it's so hard to play. Just gonna give up bot wave?
I'm not sure why I went mid here, actually. That makes no sense.
Yeah. Just stay bot. If Malphite is pushing you, I mean, it sucks because he can kill you, pressure you, but it is what it is. Just stay in the tower. You're not going to get over anyways. You have ult, and then you get that wave, and you can go mid after to catch that wave. Okay, now Lux is going mid, and now you're doing the same mistake. You see this? How slow you play. Like, instead of staying here and last hitting, staying here for 20 seconds, they can jump on you from any angle. Just push it. 5 seconds, you push it, you take the risk for 5 seconds, and then you run. Instead of staying here, chilling.
So, if I push this, though, they can hold it on their side, right? If I fast push this? Or am I wrong in thinking that?
Hold it in mid-game?
Mm-hmm. Is that not a thing?
Okay. So where are you going to hold it? Here?
Somewhere near there.
Here?
Yeah,
because
somewhere
they have no
like
tower.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So you're saying that this is going to be your minions.
Yeah, basically at where inner tower is, I think that's where they'll sort of gather up.
This is your minions and they're freezing it or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So this means you have this vision. Because the minions give vision.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Which means you can get vision into the jungle. Which means they can't enter their jungle. Which means they go FF.
Okay. So basically once... And I'm going to ask a bunch of stupid questions because again, like my ADC fundamentals do not exist.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
So basically once that inner tower falls, like holding it is very, very troll because you're basically giving up full map control.
Yes, unless it's super high challenger, grandmaster, and you have enough wave clear on mid lane, and you're staying bot lane freezing, or like some specific variables in general below grandmaster, it's always bad to slow push like this mid game. You lost the tower, always fast push, play with Lux, play with your ulti, get vision, do something on the map.
Okay, so fast push here, maybe. And at this point, what can I do though? If I fast push here, what's the next decision?
Mid game is all about jungle. All about jungle and support. Jungle is in base, he doesn't do anything, he doesn't have camps on any side, but support is getting vision here. Okay, then you push, you use your E, and you get vision with support. You walk up with him, get vision, and then go back to mid lane when the wave is there.
Got it. Okay. Makes sense.
That's what we do. Yeah, so
follow-up question. Imagine the towers were swapped. Like imagine our towers fell, they have both their mid outer up still.
Okay.
Yeah, and our towers are out. Where should I be standing? Because at that point, I stand at inhib tower, basically, right? I just wait for the wave to come in? Or, because like standing here would be super risky then.
Yeah, it depends on how much vision you have, but if you're, let's say you're behind, you can play to receive this wave. There, you don't need to push it. Now, since you're slightly ahead, you can play to push it. You can play to push the wave of mid lane, depending on your vision and how strong you are, or you can play to receive it. But it all depends on where are the enemies and how likely it is for them to kill you. You know? So yeah.
Okay.
You might maybe stay there, maybe stay there, maybe receive it, or if you have teammates around, you can also push it. But it's always playing fast. Mid game is about playing fast. You can't play it this slow.
Got it.
Because you see, like this is so obvious, like the wave would already have died. Like look at your Viego right now on the river, look at your Bard. Like if you were good, this wave is already into here. Which means you can follow Viego. Which means if Silas is bad, you can ulti and kill him, and then we can take Atakan or whatever is on the map.
Right.
Because you're not pushing, you're not forcing Tristana to go back to mid. She can just stay there and AFK, and if Viego missteps, she just kills him. So this is a massive mistake. You're not getting Pryo mid lane. This is a massive mistake. Easy to fix. Very easy to fix. Early game, push, slow push, freeze, do whatever you want. But in the mid game, you need to play it fast. And yeah, this is the situation where you need to play to receive. Because your bot lane, your people are bot. You see this? So you can't stay mid and push here. Because you don't know where the enemies are, so they can just all in you. So you need to play to receive. What does it mean? That means
Right.
you hug your tower, you wait them to push, and you de-push the wave after they already pushed in the tower. That's what you mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah. And like you're saying earlier, if I just shove the wave, then I wouldn't even be in that spot to begin with.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still be careful because there are a lot of cases where you're not able to push the wave because it's just too much threat. Like in this case, like even in this case, I wouldn't stay here and push because it's too greedy. We don't know Silas, we don't know Tristana. They can jump over this wall, like over the Raptor's wall. So I would still hug the tower, or you stay there and you push and you go like this if you have vision on top side, but it looks like you have no vision.
Looking at the map right now, I see three of your teammates trying to push bot lane. And everyone's off vision at that point. So like, it's safe to assume they're trying to dive me or Lux, and it's probably not Lux because everyone was bot side. So they're trying to dive me. But what can I do if they instead choose to fight the people in bot lane? Because here we have like Bard, Viego, Gwen trying to take outer tower.
Okay.
If they collapse 4v3, I can't do anything about that, right?
Like now, like with this state?
Oh yeah, imagine like in the next 20 seconds, everyone goes off vision and like Tristana just goes bot to try to make a fight happen there.
Because Tristana needs to take this wave. So when is that?
That's true.
Like right now, you mean? Like right now,
Yeah,
Tristana goes bot and they start fighting? What is it like? You can't face check because you're gonna die.
Yep.
So it's like someone has to escort you or you just go all the way around.
Okay.
But in this case, the wave is there. So you should think about the wave first. At all given time, you need to look at your wave and need to estimate where is the enemy wave. So it's right there. So even if a fight is there, the fight, like the wave is super close to you. So you choose you see, yellow resources or yellow fight. In this case, resources are closer to you. So you should prioritize them. So if they start fighting right now, the best you could do is throwing an ultimate, but you're not going to face check everything and kill yourself. Obviously not.
Okay. So then I guess by extension, my team being there right now is not good.
I mean, they're just trying to get vision. It's just they have to respect that these people are missing. You have to stay there, push the wave. Because if you stay here, they can't kill you. Because if you see them coming, you just run. So you push this wave, and when this wave gets into the tower, that's when you can move. Because or at least when this wave moves in towards their tower and Tristana is on the wave, that's when you can face check. When Tristana is busy with the wave. That's how you play League of Legends.
Right. Makes sense.
Because now you're not really getting Pryo mid, you're contesting the Pryo mids as well. You're playing on the mid pocket instead of playing, this is right pocket. And this is left pocket. You should play left pocket right here, pushing while being on this side. Then you just run like that, and then you're just good to go.
Okay. Yeah, and they get tower, they get out of Drake. So that was very, very bad.
And from this point is pretty difficult. Pretty difficult. What do you think are the main things for this coaching session until this point?
But to start with, our comp was not really good. Like, we don't have any way to deal with the scaling Tristana. There's no real way for me to get peeled either. So, like, heading into it was already at a disadvantage, but like, mainly it was recall timings being awful and paying attention to, like, I guess, like, related to recall timings, like paying attention to where the AD, figure that out, deciding whether or not to push. So I think it just boils down to wave management, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, everything was just the wrong decision at the wrong time.
Totally. And it was pretty much a lot of early game. But honestly, if that mistake with not getting Pryo and not playing the map correctly is also a problem. It's like, yes, you had recall timing mistake. We didn't know when to recall, even though we were low on mana and we had such good recall timings. But oh boy, what we have here. But you also like greeding for plates without thinking where is the enemy AD carry. But you're also not playing around your power spikes. Like you literally have item in base, Kraken Slayer, and you're staying to try to fight, and then you just die. So it's like different. It's the same mistake, but different variables that you're like misunderstanding, pretty much.
Right.
Like here, if you're going on top, Malphite is bot, Tristana is bot, Warwick is bot, then push this wave really fast. You have your E, you can use your E if you're scared that someone is there, like this or like this. Use your E, you push this and you recall and you go bot. Now you need to play again for the same thing, for your items.
Yeah.
So here, if you need 200 gold, okay, let's do it. Push the wave. You're already on the top lane. Lux can catch mid. Take this and reset if you have the item. But don't stay here and do nothing. You see how much time you're wasting. And definitely don't do this. This takes 25. Do you think in 25 seconds you're gonna... No, this is gonna be... If they win without you. If they lose without you. Like, they lose... You're not gonna get it in time anyways.
Right.
But let's do something. Push top lane. Take this wave. And if you see the fight is gonna progress into whether a positive or a negative way, you're never gonna get it in time anyway, so just keep pushing.
Sure.
Get your item. This is definitely really bad play. You're never ever going to do something, and disappointing that you're not even seeing the wave mid to at least fix this wave, push it there so someone has to react. You're just moving between lanes. Wow, it's not good. Holy shit. I can't believe you got the kills. But I got the kills after like they dove you. This Tristana missed a few.
It's not reliable.
She missed a few kills. She flashed on you. Then this guy had exhaust. Then Malphite went in.
And I misclicked.
Misclick as well. Malphite flashed instead of just backing off. And then you get a kill. And then this guy suicides. He missed almost everything. He misses his flash. Oh my god, bro. Holy. Yeah, it's super unreliable. It all started with this top. It's like it's very hard to make these decisions. Like, I'm gonna go from top all the way to bot. Like, why would I waste 25 seconds when I have free farm? And if I wanna be on bot, why wouldn't I recall for 8 seconds and 10 seconds to get there with my home guards because I have portal? Why don't I prefer this instead of like taking a walk in the nature, seeing the mountains and then going to bot?
Yeah.
So this kind of like...
Yeah, it didn't register to me that it takes like, 30 seconds to cross the map versus 20 seconds to reset and go.
You're playing Ashe, you're not playing Bard. You're not having
because like resetting feels like it takes longer, you know what I mean? Like intuitive is like, oh, I'm gonna stand still for 8 seconds. It feels like you're doing something when you're walking, but it's not true.
I'm actually wondering how much it takes. Let's see when you start. So we start now, 49. So 23:49. So here is 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's actually 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's like this is 19 seconds. So yeah, but the problem is like when you moved, you moved.
By reset, I have item as well.
Yeah, that's even worse. But when you moved, you moved to take that fight. Until here it's 20 seconds. But until there, I think it's even more than 25. Probably like 26, 27. It's definitely a pretty big mistake here.
And the real decision for them would have just been to like take the win that they had and just go away, right? And then at that point, there's not even any reason to have walked. I just sacked waves for nothing.
Yeah, you just take top waves. Because you're not going to get there in time anyways. You just push as much as possible top because it's too far for it to influence it because, yeah, they just started, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think this is the final fight of the game.
And you should play Ashe. Like, you need to think about your ultimate. You have Lux Q, E, R, and you have Bard ult. So if you have an angle, not on Sylas and not on Malphite yet, but if Lux is in range, like now, you can actually ult Sylas because Lux range is this range. So if you ult Sylas right now, she just needs to step here, Q, E, R, and he's dead. And this is a pick. So right here, there, you had an option on Malphite I wouldn't do it, and now I wouldn't do it because she just wasted her most important ability, which is Q. So now I would play with Lux. I would think their camera is bad, it should be on all of them, so if they click bad like this, should be on your screen. And Tristana should also be on your screen. Lux is walking up, don't ult. Okay, here you can consider. Here you can consider, but they are too close to each other, so don't ult yet. Okay, now you could follow up ult, but it's bad on Malphite. Here you should hold your ult. Here you should hold your ult. And here you can already ulti Warwick, but the fact that you waited is fine. We play for the... Like here you just ulti Warwick. Because this guy is suppressed and he's gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah, I should definitely use my ult more proactively there.
Only. And he didn't use it at all, it was super late.
Yep.
Okay.
That's wrong, there's another fun fight. There's another fight very much like that ends the game. For Elder Dragon, I think.
Yeah, those are pretty big mistakes. Do you watch any pro player, any educational content or?
Not that much, no.
See. Yeah. I feel like you will improve a lot of things even by watching stuff. So if you watch my YouTube or my streams where I play the carry or even the coaching sessions that, like if you take literally like 10 minutes to watch and to try to understand what is there. Obviously coaching is the best because it's personalized and it's really easy to improve. Like these mistakes they should be very easy to fix because they are very massive, basic fundamentals that you just need to have the information and apply it and you're good to go. So if you watch more content from me or you watch pro players, if you want, I can also send you some. If you get even like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I don't know, in queue maybe to watch per day, you'll see a lot of things that are very basics, like don't trade 1v2 or don't go from lane to lane all the way to bot lane, stuff like that. Things that are intuitive for a pro player, and you will see them and you'll start doing them without even being aware that you're doing them,
Sure.
See the ultimate here.
That's terrible.
You can ulti right now because Gwen is here.
Yeah.
So if you just ult, like you have to angle it like this a little bit because you don't want to hit Malphite.
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm aiming at.
Okay, at least you did it quite fast still. Like you looked at it and then you ulted pretty fast. And then okay, you missed it, your hand slipped away, but it's okay. Can happen. Can happen to anyone.
I realized like when rewatching that, I should have given that shut down to Gwen. Because like on me, 1,000 gold, cool, fine, whatever. But at least Gwen might be able to.
Yeah, for sure. But at the same time, it's like same thing is like do something. You got the kill. Take farm, take resources, extend it. What should we do? Well, anything. Take this wave, or go base and take the wave, or go top and take the wave. Anything, but try to do something. No, we're not gonna go with Gwen. Gwen takes care of the wave. Tristana takes care of that one. Okay. Where are we going? Take this, take the next one, recall. Then look at this. Why are we here? So autopilot.
Right.
Really autopilot.